Hello! Hi. Take a little sip. Looks like an ad, doesn't it? This is good lighting and this looks good, I have no idea. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I really don't have anything silly or dumb to do. Hope everyone had a fabulous weekend. I got a lot of questions from a few Instagram users. Most recent ones, I know that these questions were asked a long time ago. I couldn't go as far back to look through all my pictures to then find the people. But now I feel like it's important to give you guys a shout out. I do see your comments. I do notice that you guys are writing in, and I want to thank you for all the questions and the comments on my Instagram posts, which is allowing me to do these YouTubes. _ Leah Victoria. I actually feel like I know her. I think I work with you. Yeah, I think we were in the same class together. I don't know the rest of these people, so if I mispronounce or not say your name right, sorry. Taxia Lenid 627A MB 5280. Shout out to this girl, but she comments on a lot of my posts and she makes me feel like she's kind of like a little guardian, like looking out for my well-being on Instagram. And I've never met this person. We do work for the same company, but I've never worked with her either. Her name is Mrs. Worldwide 17. And I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to all of you followers. I know it's a small following. I know I'm not a big Instagram person, but I don't know any of you, except I would say the people that I follow, half of that, less than half of that. I admire those people that are actively on my Instagram and make me feel like I am truly inspiring you to feel a certain way and to want to go tiny. Let me back up because I want to do 3 topics in this video. It seems as though people have this idea of television. They see things on TV and they think, oh, that must be the life. You know, they see the Kardashian life and they're like, oh, well, that must be a great life. Reality, yeah, they have money, but they have a price to pay for it. They don't have privacy, they're constantly getting judged, they don't have a normal life, yet that's what they wanted, that's what they chose. They really put themselves out there, living a lifestyle of materialistic things, materialistic items. To each their own. If that makes them happy, that makes them happy. But that's their calling. And I think when viewers watch these shows, they think, oh, well, that makes them happy, so that should make me happy. People see the reality TV shows, like the one that I was a part of. I was a part of Tiny Luxury, and it is shown on DIY and HGTV. I feel people think, oh, well, she was on TV, so it's glamorous, it's fancy, it's great. I feel people have this idea of equating television to happiness, or you are witnessing people doing their thing and thinking that will be the solution for you. I have to be brutally honest and say when I moved into this house with the builder situation, I was not happy with the house. I'm still not happy with the way the house is. Now that I'm in this lifestyle, I have absolutely 100% no desire to go back to apartment living. I don't care to go get a house. I do not want a condo. I do not want space. If something happens to this house, I will live out of my van. I will purchase a van and deck it out and be a van lifer like all these people that I'm seeing. I have so much freedom. And freedom for me means if I want to bring my cousin's dog over, I can and not have to ask permission. If I don't like my neighbors, I can move. They can stay their ass there and be there for the rest of their life, but I don't have to deal with it. If I don't like my neighborhood, the list goes on, and it's a very unbelievably freeing idea and notion that I can go anywhere and I will be okay. I will figure it out, set my little thing up because I already have my home. That works for me. I get a lot of people that they see my Instagram and they are like, well, I want to do what she's doing. And I'm honored, thank you, I appreciate it, but that's not the solution for everyone. I have to say that I'm in a good place. I like who I am as a person, and I want to continue making this person better. And I want to say for you viewers, when you are deciding about your lifestyle, I feel you should want to make you better and not think that getting a particular item, particular thing, as though that is the answer to solve whatever it is that you're seeking to make you happy. What I'm trying to tell you all is going tiny is a great lifestyle. I recommend it, but it's not the answer to all of your problems. If you have problems before, you're still gonna have the problems even after you move in. And that's something that I'm still learning and I'm still dealing with. And I'm still growing. But again, I wanted to do this because I love me and I want to evolve into a better me. And this allows for me to do that. So that's what I wanted to say about living tiny. I enjoy it. I'm glad that I'm inspiring you all. But I want to say that it's not for everyone. It's not all glitter and unicorns as you see on television. So moving along with that. Amen. Preach on. Remember when I was signing off on my loan and I was about to start filming, I had no idea where I was going to park. And I want to state that I did all the research online. I think I just went by their blogs, see what they did, and went on the tiny house parking community website. There's a website that I found, I'm sure that you guys can find it too, that I found all on my own. And I don't think I asked any tiny homeowners like where they parked. I think all those questions I was gonna figure out on my own. Everyone had, especially with the job that I have where I can literally be parked anywhere. The solution to parking. You can either buy your own land, which in the long run, that's obviously the smartest thing because it's your property. If you want to get a loan or if you have the cash to do it, by all means. Taxes are taxes, and that's it. Or you can be a dweller. You have to obviously research state by state. Some states require, or towns require you to go to the town hall, get a permit to have someone park there to be a dweller and have to be connected in some way. By that, connected either on the grid or on water. Some states require you to be off the wheels and actually put cement on each side. It varies from state to state, zone to zone, town to town. List goes on. And there's tiny house communities as well as RV campgrounds. You have options. It's just what are you willing to pay for? I did not pay my house outright. I still have a monthly payment on my house. So instead of rent, I have my tiny house. That's all I have. I don't have utilities or anything because it's different the way that I use stuff. So I did not and could not afford an extra X amount of dollars per month for parking. So I was very limited. When I got down to Florida, and I'm not going to say where I currently am in the city aspect because I don't want to be found. And I am by myself, so I do worry about my safety, which is the next topic I'm going to cover. For me, I parked in Florida because we have 2 bases down here, and I decided, okay, where can I be? I can save money. I lucked out last minute, literally when they were driving my house from Portland, Oregon, all the way down to Florida. Parking fell through. A lot of things happened to my house on the way here. And my cousin's friend has a house with yard behind her house that she would allow me to park in. So I got lucky. And we have an agreement. I maintain the landscape. She gets a buddy pass. And I pay a certain amount per month. So it's relatively inexpensive for me at the moment, and it works out because finances, this is where I need to be at this very moment, and that's it. research some more, and when you really think you know, even research some more and keep researching, because it's never ending learning. Again, with this lifestyle, is just different. It is a chance, but as anything, you take a chance. I don't know how to explain to people that parking is a pain in the ass, and parking almost I cried so much, and I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do? I have nowhere to park my house. I had constant diarrhea. I couldn't eat. I was just a hot mess before my house got to me. I know, TMI. But reality is when people say things work out, things have a way of working it out. The universe knows, you put it out there, it will work its way out. And that's what happened to me. I am a living, breathing person that can state to you that that's truly what happened to me. Everything fell apart when my house was coming to me. Parking fell through. I have no insurance on my house. I just was like, what am I gonna do? Should I just give him back the house and just fuck it, not do this? No. It happened. Found the parking. Do I like where I'm currently parked at? No. But right now, at this very moment, this is where I am in this part of my life. This is the beginning chapter. This is where I need to be. This is where I'm learning. This is where I'm growing. And this is not my forever. Hopefully Mother Nature will be on my side, though. I'm hoping. Just give me a year, man. But yeah, you just have to have a mindset of, if it happens, it happens, and if something does happen, it sucks. You gotta move on. Moving along. Parking, it is a pain, but if I figured it out, you guys can too. If you guys are... The thing with tiny house, if you want to sit there and talk your way, there's so many reasons to talk your way out of doing anything. What if my house gets broken into? What if there's a hurricane? What if there's a flood? What if there's a... what are those things called? Sinkhole. What if lightning strikes? What if someone steals my house? What if hail falls? What if tornadoes come? What if? If I lived my life in what if, I wouldn't be living much of a life, would I? And that's something I'm slowly learning. It takes some time. I do not share the location that I am currently at with my tiny house for many reasons. You know that I'm in Florida, but I don't share the city that I'm at, nor do I want anyone that personally knows me to share that. Please don't. Target, I travel for work. I'm walking around with a suitcase. I'm a young female, you know. I look pretty good in my outfit. I still got it. I don't know where else I am. I still can't get all the boys, but I really want men. Anyway. Question from, I think, Bambi5280. She was concerned of my safety, and she would be freaked out of leaving it alone, or again, the what if. It's in someone's backyard, so if someone wants to come in, they would have to go by them, which they would already be alarmed and be like, well, who the fuck is going in our backyard if it's not her? And woods are behind me. Mainly my neighbors are animals. Oh, that sounds really bad. No, my human neighbors are not animals. The other animals on this, they're nice people. The woods have animals. Yes, I do get worried about my house, but my personality, I am a little bit of a worrywart. I have to thank my mother for that. I do think of the worst, but then I'm starting to get into a mindset of I can't think that way. I have to just relax and just stop and eat and take a breather. If something is going to happen, it's going to happen, and you can't do anything about it. You being at home can't stop something from happening. That's one. And two, you can take precaution. So when I'm away, I can install the Nest camera, and I already have the Nest alarms. I can install all of those products to have a camera and keep an eye out, and I'm always connected to Wi-Fi on the planes anyway. well, when I'm not doing international. I don't have that right now. I do plan on investing in cameras in my house or on the outside, the Nest product. You can see if anyone intrudes or comes in. When I do hit the road, that's when I think I would be a bit more cautious. Let's say I do pull over on the side of the road, or I'm not sure if I need a rest stop and I go inside my house and I take a rest. I definitely want to make sure that no one's gonna try to steal my house or steal me in the house with the truck. You know, that's the little scary part. And take precaution. There are tire locks, hitch locks that I have, so when I do start moving in different places, they can't physically take my house or take the tire out and hide it. I can say the same about a car. Do you worry about your car wherever you park it? If the answer is yes, then maybe tiny house on wheels is not for you. There's only so much that you can do about the safety and security of your house. Again, I do worry about it from time to time. I can't really continue living a life like that. I have to enjoy what I have. And right now, in this very moment, I'm parked somewhere where it's behind someone's house. I am a bit safe because I'm out of sight. To even try to steal this house, the driveway is very, very narrow. So I think it's a 10 feet driveway. My house is, I think, 9 feet wide or 8 feet wide, because there's this much space to get through to get the house out. I think if anyone would want to steal it, they would just look at it like, oh no, this is too much of a pain. No, I'm not doing it. And when I worry about, weather, which I've gotten where I am, I'm in someone's backyard, so the ground seeps here in Florida, and it's very scary. I'm not used to that, but it's normal apparently. So a lot of rain does make me nervous. This is temporary. I plan on leaving into a community. And communities, I feel, are safe because everyone there has a tiny house and everyone there worked hard for what they have. It's a different type of community, different type of feel. And not to say that all of those people are good people, because you never know. You cannot ever tell someone's intentions. You just have to take your own precaution. If you want to install those items to make you feel safe, absolutely. It's a great investment. But currently, right now, for me, I don't have that, and I just try to keep peace of mind by meditating and doing a lot of yoga in my room and in my house. I hope that answered the question. Not sure if I answered the questions at all, but hope that was informational to you all. Thanks again. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate all of you. Signing out from the Mama Owl. Should I be Mama Owl? Mama Owl? Or Big Owl? No, I'm not big. Signing out, Owl. I will talk to you guys soon. Subscribe and stay tuned.